She played Pocahontas in the 2005 film The New World, for which she was shortlisted for an Academy Award. Q'orianka Kilcher won the Young Hollywood Green Award this weekend and dedicated her award to Alberto Pizango and his organization ADICEP. Q'orianka Kilcher joins me now from Los Angeles, shortly before she flies out to Peru, where her father comes from. We welcome you to Democracy Now!, Q'orianka.
Thank you.
Why did you dedicate this award to Alberto Pizango?
Well, I dedicated this my award to Alberto Pizango, ADICEP, as well as the over 30,000 people in Peru that are protesting right now, peacefully protesting. I dedicated it to them to show my solidarity with them and also to shed light onto it. And I spoke about it at the awards and informed Hollywood of it. And a bunch of people were outraged. And it was appalling to see that absolutely pretty much nobody knew what is happening in Peru. It was to inform people and to stand in solidarity with my brothers and sisters in Peru.
Q'orianka, your father is from the Peruvian Amazonian rainforest?
Yeah, I am half Quechua and Mochipare from Peru.
You have with you a spear. Why?
It was gifted to me in 2006 when I went to Peru and for the premiere of my film The New World, I started trying to highlight the over 35-year-long struggle that the Achuar community was facing with Occidental Petroleum, a Los Angeles-based company, drilling there using practices outlawed in the United States, pumping an average of 850,000 barrels of toxic waste in one day on one block alone, and dumping it into the rivers, not using reinjection, and so tried to highlight that. And Alberto Pizango and ADICEP gave me the spear, as well as gave me a silver plate, and named me the voice of the indigenous peoples of ADICEP, and yeah.
Playing Pocahontas in The New World, being recognized for your talent, shortlisted for an Academy Award, what has that meant for you in terms of your work and your speaking out around the issue of globalization and indigenous rights, Q'orianka?
It's meant a lot because we live in a day and age where we have the amazing gift and power of film and technology. We are able to point a camera and visually show people rather than just saying. And I think in this day and age, we're really people of visually seeing stuff. So it's helped so much. And while The New World was an epic love story, it also showed the beginning of the colonizations of the Americas, which continues today, but it now has a new name and it's called globalization. And what multinational companies are doing in the Peruvian Amazon is a total disrespect to human life as well as the environment. And I have to say, looking at the poor leadership that Alan Garcia is displaying right now in Peru, I have to say, sadly, we have not learned from the past. And the past is repeating itself, and it's not a dark chapter in the past anymore. I mean, it's repeating itself right now, and I'm sad to have to say that.
We're talking to Q'orianka Kilcher. She's in Hollywood now. She's in Los Angeles, but she's headed to Peru. What do you plan to do there?
I'm really appalled at the misinformation and the copy and paste media that is happening in Peru right now. And I mean, the major media is radicalizing the stance on Indigenous peoples because they are being persuaded by government and they're owned by multinational companies, and they are copy and pasting information that is not accurate. And I want to go there. I want to show both sides. I want to inform them correctly. I mean, it's horrible the way the Garcia regime is, in a sense, brainwashing Peruvians to think of its indigenous peoples as second-class citizens, as barbarians, as horrible people, because they are showing on the news every hour. Because what happened in confrontations, I'll give you a little bit of the backstory. Over 600 police attacked peaceful protesters this last Friday in the Bagua region of Peru. They surrounded them around 2 a.m. in the morning, and then around 5 a.m. they opened fire on them. The ones that surrendered, there was peaceful protesters. They surrendered. They were shot multiple times, even after being shot once. There was families, there was women, there was children. They opened fire from helicopters. They were throwing tear gas. And Alan Garcia ordered the attack and ordered this massacre on his people, and it was so appalling to see that, because for over 56 days there was a peaceful protest, and then things just switched. Alan Garcia gave the order to attack, gave the order to clear out the blockades that these indigenous peoples were peacefully protesting and blocking, and named the indigenous peoples as terrorists, therefore allowing this massacre on them. And it just,
Corianca,
what they are doing, yeah.
You're speaking to us from the United States, so you're headed to Peru, and I know there's a major march in Lima tomorrow. Will you be at that march?
Yes. I really do hope so. I really want to be there.
What would you like President Obama to do?
Part of what is happening in Peru is the free trade agreement with the United States. I wish I had Obama's cell phone number or something because, I mean, my people are getting massacred over there, and CNN had a report that they're worried that that what happened on Friday in the Bagua region is going to happen within 48 hours in the cities of Yurimaguas and Taripoto. And they're worried that this is going to happen. And can I just say that it's really horrible. They're dumping bodies to hide the actual count of how many are dead. They're dumping bodies in plastic bags from helicopters into canyons and rivers. They're just discarding them. And I mean, I would love President Obama to get involved. He is, you know, the hope for the future. He's the hope for the young people, and I just urge him to step up, because part of what is happening is the free trade agreement with the United States. This is one of the laws passed which opens up the Peruvian Amazon to extractive companies to allow easy access, and I mean, I'm not too involved with the political side. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it myself because it's so much. Yeah.
Well, Corianca Kilcher, have a safe trip to Peru, and we hope to get a report back to you on what is happening there once you are there and see with your own eyes. Corianca Kilcher.
Thank you. And
yes.
Thank you. I just wanted to add one thing to everybody. Just know that we cannot eat, drink, or breathe money or profit, and some things don't have a price. They really have value, though. So thank you so much.